3-2.
Stratgamy is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 22, MLB The Show 22 Baltimore Orioles franchise mode.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut.
What's up, man?
We're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
Just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Travis Carroll. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts.
Nothing much. Hope you enjoy the ZT.
The opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Hope you enjoy the stream.
First pitch, 7:06.
Righty to the plate. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. That's in there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The shortstop.
Here's Wander Franco. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Rosarena gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
Pickoff throw. Rosarena dives back. And the righty deals. They try another pitch out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that one pulled foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air out to center. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Austin Meadows.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. When he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Rosarena on the move. There's a ball. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
And it's 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And the pitch. That misses off the outside edge. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings and misses, and there are 2 outs.
You see me coming up, stop. We're about to
Now it's Austin Meadows.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball.
Next offering way off the
3
plate.
balls, 2 strikes, down is full.
In the air, right field. Santander sizes this one up, brings it in, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the 1, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the call for this one, Ryan Yarborough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Leading
Bottom of
off
the first,
for the
and into the box for Baltimore,
Third
Colton
baseman.
Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
The wind and the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Good eye in that spot.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And a 1-1. Line drive, caught. Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Trey Mancini stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. The pitch. Stays alive. 0-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact.
The shortstop, number 29.
And now the shortstop, Ramon Urias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Good eye right there. The pitch. And another ball. .3-0 down. And that's through there for a strike. That one ripped. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
Leading off for the Rays, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Yandy Diaz now. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and fires. Check swing. He went. And that is strike 1. And the right-hander deals. In there. And so now 1-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Second inning here. No score. Stays alive. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. In there for strike one. No score here in the second. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Manuel Margot. Ripped to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is that. One left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Yarbrough back to work. He swings and fouls one off. And now the lefty. Now 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Kiermaier under this one. And out number one on the grab. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Austin Hayes watches that one for a strike, standing in here with one down. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
No. We're playing 11. One ball,
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. This one in the air right field. Margot drifts towards it. and that's the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Baltimore, here's Kiermaier now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there. Strike one.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ball one there. And down on strikes he goes. One away.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Now it's Randy Arozarena in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score. Up the middle, Urias collects. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out on Arozarena.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wander Franco.
Two outs, base is empty. Now batting Wander Franco. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And a strike in there. Next offering is downstairs. And there's the strike. The 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa, still no score. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, and here's the rookie center fielder, Robert Newstrom.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Robert
Yarbrough back to work. That's in for a strike. Yarbrough, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. And that one off the outside edge.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
the second baseman,
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now, with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the catcher, Jacob Nottingham. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Odor leads off first with one away. At the belt and fires. And a base hit into right. And that's going to get into the corner. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the third baseman, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now 2-1. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Runners are at the corners, one away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Trey Mancini now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Takes it himself. Out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brandon
The
Lau.
second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Austin Meadows. Lied out his first time.
Austin Meadows.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. G-Man Choi now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. High fly ball, right field. Santander makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, number 29.
And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman, Brian Mountcastle. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now it's Austin Hayes. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Orioles held in check there. Still no score. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy
Leading off
Diaz.
for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And there's the strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Righty delivers. That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
No.
And now it's filled up.
Count is full. 3-2.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 1 away. And now Francisco Mejia doubled his first time up. First pitch, not close.
1-0.
That's through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next one misses. 2-1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
The pitch. Mejia checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Manuel Margot getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the next pitch is way outside. One-two to Margot. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
First offering misses the mark.
Now the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
There's a swing and a miss. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
And that is that. The Rays strand just the one, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander.
The right fielder, Anthony.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And the batter now, Robert Newstrom. Grounded out his first time.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Center field. Kiermaier settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch just misses. Left-hand batter waits. And the 1-0 misses low. That's to third. Diaz gloves it on the run, sends it over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 5 innings complete. And we still have no score. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's a speed threat. Randy Arozarena.
Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Randy
Harrell
Arozarena.
back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Franco in the box again, takes a strike. Liner, base hit.
The batter. the
Only
second
2 hits
baseman,
allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Lau at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Franco leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here is Austin Meadows.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Tap back to the mound. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Go ahead run on base. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Mountcastle takes it to the bag, third out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Jacob Nottingham.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher,
And a pitch.
Nottingham.
And there's a ball. Out front, rip foul. And he deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Colton.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Out to short. Bronco picks it up, whips it to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
So now here's the DH, Trey Mancini. First offering misses the mark. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Matt Whistler up and throwing. Springs, a lefty, warming up as well. At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. Cowser, the base runner at first with one out. Slice to right. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
The batter,
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's clearly looking pretty shaky out there right now. I think fatigue's starting to be a factor. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here's the 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 1 out, base is full. Next one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, he beats it. And it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Line drive, base hit. Mancini coming home. Now a long throw home. He beats it, safe. It's 2-0.
Well done, drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
First and second, 2 down. Anthony Santander, the next
Now
to hit
batting,
for the Orioles.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
2 outs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Urias headed for the plate. 1 run scores. Here comes another. He'll score as well, and they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Ryan Yarbrough departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So a lefty out of the pen, Josh Fleming. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming down to the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now the center fielder, Robert Newstrom.
The batter, the center fielder, Robert Newstrom.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. Throw over to Choi, and that is the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Top of inning number 7. Now, Francisco Mejia.
Leading off for the Rays, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The pitch. There's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Manuel Margot up to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch is outside. Now one missed.
3 balls. 1 strike.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And the count's full.